The system we're going to discuss in this video is called the double, street and quad strategy. It's a pretty long name, but it's fairly easy. I think it's easier than the Labouchere system in the previous video. In this video, you just take rounds, you take spins, and every spin you make a wager of 6 units. So you're going to take 6 units out of your bankroll and you place 2 units on one double street and 2 units on another double street. So that's a total of 4. So 2 double streets. You also bet 1 unit on a quad or a corner bet. For instance, the 0, 1 and 3. That's the 5th unit. And you take 1 straight up number. Also 1 unit. So it adds up to a total of 6. If you do this properly, you have 17 numbers covered and no more than 5 adjacent slots on the wheel which are not covered. So the chances of winning are actually pretty good. And this is what this strategy looks like. You can pick any 2 double streets that you want. That doesn't matter. You can pick any quad or any corner that you want. You can pick any straight up number, but you have to make sure that it's not already covered by one of your other bets. So if you go, for instance, for a double street like 25 to 30, don't place your straight up number on 29 because that's already covered. It doesn't make sense. If you win, the payoff is pretty easy. If you hit one of the double streets, you have a total of 6 units because a double street pays 5 to 1. So you lose the other bets, but since you placed 2 units on the double street, you get paid 10. You lose the 4 other bets, so it remains a profit of 6 units. If you hit the quad, well, a quad actually pays 8 to 1, but you have a profit of just 3 units because you lose your 2 bets on the double street and your straight up number. And of course, if you hit the straight up number, that's a jackpot. You will have a profit of 30 units. The maximum loss in this system is 6 units per spin. Let's say you don't hit any of the double streets, you don't hit the quad or the straight up. Well, then you just lose it. It's 6 units. You know upfront how much you are going to lose. So to make wagers, you take a total of 6 units and you bet them on 2 double streets. So 2 units on one double street over here from 7 to 12. And let's say, not this one, but this one, 2 units on 16 to 21. So that is this double streets. We have 1 quad bet. I'm going to place it on the center of 1, 2, 4 and 5. So that's our quad bet. And we have 1 unit left for a straight up number, which is, well, you can place it actually anywhere you want, but let's say it's on the 6. So that's our straight up number. So this is how the system works. 2 double streets, 1 quad, 1 straight up. And of course, you can place it anywhere you want. Let's say I want the lower double streets over there and maybe one in the middle. Just make sure to have actually 2 units on the double street. Take the quad 7 to 11, for instance, and take the single number on 18, the straight up number, as long as it is not covered by the rest of your bets. So, double street quad strategy. Let's play. And here we are. We are going to make a total wager of 6 units. So, let's say 1 unit on, no, it's 2 units on the double quads, on the quad streets. So, 2 units over there. And let's say 2 units over here. 1 unit on, is this not covered? No, that's not. 25 to 29. And 1 straight up number, let's say 33. And spin. And it's 25. So we actually won 9 units, and we betted 3, so we have a profit of 3 because it hit our quad. It hit the quad number, and this got paid 8 to 1. and we lost the rest of the bets, so we remain with a profit of 3. So we now on 132. Let's do another spin. So take this one, 2 units on the double streets, another 2 units on this double street. Let's take a quad bet on the 0, 1 and 3, and the straight up number is going to be 27 this time. So these are double bets, 2 units, 1 unit for the quad, 1 unit for a straight up number. And spin. And it's 23. Too bad we didn't make any money this spin. We lost 6 units. I'm going to do a rebet for just for the sake of this demo. In normal casinos, I think I would have created another one. Well, this actually hit our double street, so we have a profit of 6 in total. And well, we just recovered our losses. You can use this in land-based casinos a lot of the time. It's fairly easy, as long as you take into account the double streets. For instance, that one, and let's take a lower double street. This is a double street, so 2, and hit a quad, let's say 16 to 20, and the straight up number is going to be 24. Last spin of this session. And we lost it. Too bad. But overall, this strategy is pretty easy to follow. So our verdict on the double street quad strategy. Well, don't expect to win too much on this system. You generally take 3 or 6 units with you, but there's a pretty good chance of losing because less than 50% of the table is covered, and wins that you take are generally not that big, generally small. This system is designed to maximize your table time, not thinking too much, but still having a proper strategy to play. It is fun to play, it's not too risky, you regularly hit one of the spins, one of your bets, so it's a system I would really recommend.